So, hi guys, I hope you all are doing very well. This is Alok, and today I'm going to discuss the solution which is of the problem which is distinct element. This is one of the starters problem, which is also rated for Div 2, and this is the third problem of that starters. So, what's the problem statement said that you are given an array A containing n integers. A subsequence of this array is called the good if all the elements of the subsequence are distinct. So find the number of good non-empty subsequences of A. This number can be large, so report it modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. So note that two subsequences are considered different if they differ in the indices chosen. So this is the main point or important one. So for example, in the array 1 1, there are three different non-empty subsequences. This is 1 and 1 which is basically the first element, and another one is the second element, and the third is the 1 1 which is subsequence or third subsequence we can say. Out of these three subsequences, the first two are good and the third is not. So basically first two are good, which is of that one, and the different another one. And the third one which is having 1 1, which is having same elements in that subsequence, so that is why it is not going to be considered. So that is the problem. I hope you got it. So there's a test cases, so let try to uh, try on them. So what's that basically? That's two. The first one is completed, we that in the upper examples. So second one is having two size array which is having the elements 1 comma 2, sorry, 1 comma 2. So this is the array, and after that, apart of that, we have to create the subsequences of that which is of non which is of good subsequences basically. So what the condition of good subsequences? It definitely not be an non-empty and have to be that unique element in that each subsequence. So we are having four subsequences of this particular array, which is one of the empty, second one is one, and third one is two, and the fourth one is 1 comma 2. Okay, so 1 comma 2. So these are the four subsequences of this particular array. So we are not going to consider that empty one, and we are not going to consider which is having the same element twice or more than that. So in other than that, this particular all are having satisfied the conditions of the good um, subsequence. Okay, so I hope you got that. So what's the basic intention about behind that? That is we just have to check that if there is some array is having the size 5, and which is of basically 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 2. Okay, so in this what we have to decide that how many times a particular number can occur. Okay, so this particular one can occur 0 times, 1 times, and a different one can be appears one times, and different one can be appears one time, because there are three ones. First case in which we are going to include that one, and the second case in which we are going to include that particular one at the index 0, second at the index 1, and third at the index 2. So that is how we can consider one at 4 times it makes. Okay, and in second case we are going to consider that 2. So how many times we can consider that 2, which is 0 times, 1 times, and as well as this one, this 2, and also 1 time. So how many times we can consider the 2, which is also 2 times, sorry, 3 times. So okay, so how many times we can consider 1, which is 4 times, and how many times we can consider 2, which is 3 times. Okay, so that is the whole intention about that behind that. That final answer is going to be 4 into 3, which is 12. But in this 12 there is an hidden case which is of empty one that we are not going to consider, so which is involved in the 12, so we have to subtract 1 from it. So final answer is 11. Okay, so that we have to return. So yeah, that's the case. So how can we approach with that solution? So basically that let's try or go to the code. So okay, so guys, this is the very simple and easy code. of that. So what we are doing basically, we have take the input and take that n. After that, we have created that unordered map, and just add this frequency or count the frequency of particular element, how many number of times that particular element is come or appearing. Okay, so we have created that or insert all those number frequencies in the map. Now we are just iterating with that map and adding one in all those frequency, as I told you earlier, that what we are going to do. If one 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 sorry if one 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 is present in any subarray, so what we have to do, we can choose this one 0 times, we can choose this one times, we can choose the different one times, we can choose the different one times. So all over we are having four ways to selecting the three ones. In similar cases we are having two, we as I told you that we are having two. So in that similar cases we are going to just 0 times, one times, and one times different one. So we are having always n n plus one ways to select any particular element. Okay, so that is exactly I did here. What is that, we just increase that frequency of that frequency, add one in that frequency basically, and after that I just take that modulo of that. So that is the answer. As I told you earlier, we have to subtract one, which is that empty one case. So I have subtracted that, and yeah, that is our answer basically. So let's try to run it. As I mentioned those test cases there. So yeah, it is running. So yeah, we are just getting whatever that sample test cases output is. So let's try to submit it. Okay, please wait for a while. mm, it is submitting. So yeah, it is completed. So as you can see, we have submitted that solution efficiently, correctly. And yeah, so that is for today. Thanks for watching this, and I hope you liked this uh, approach. So yeah, thanks guys for today.